Welcome to Fit in 15. I'm Jen Ashton. Today we're going to slow things down a bit and work on some mobility. We have 6 exercises and all of them are 1 minute to 3 minutes in length. Follow along and listen to the beeper when to switch exercises. Let's get started with a warm-up right now. Let's get ready for our warm-up. So even though we're just doing mobility today, it's still important to get some warmth and fluid into our joints, create some space, get ready for the stretches that we're about to do. We'll do just a few leg swings out front and back and side to side. Let's bring our heart rate up a little bit. We're just gonna squat down and make a big stretch up. Squat down, stretch up. We'll do one more. Good. Now we're gonna knife our shoulders back and do some standing W's. I am looking forward to a nice stretch to start the week off here. All right, let's get ready for our first stretch. We're gonna do 1 minute on each side. Follow along. So we're gonna do a lateral lunge. We're gonna bring our right leg in front and reach back to the right. Step out with your right leg, do a lateral lunge, cross it in front, reach over to the side. Nice stretch in your adductors, and then a stretch down the left-hand side of your body here. We're doing this for 1 minute. Nice and slow. Hold each position as long as you want to. So if it feels good down here, stay down here for a bit. Reach over. Throw your hip out to the side. Let's get the other side. So we're gonna lunge to the left, cross in front, and then reach back to the left. Lunge out to the left, cross in front, and reach back. You might notice one side feels a lot tighter or different than the other side. And that is okay. We all have one side of our body that feels a little bit tighter than the other. Do what feels good for you here. Nice full body stretch. Reach back. Get a nice long lunge and get those adductors. Great work. Up next, we're gonna work on our hamstrings by doing a standing forward fold. Let's cross our right foot in front of our left. With a nice flat back, we're gonna hinge down and just hang out here. You should be getting a stretch along the left hamstring, maybe the IT band, maybe the glute, maybe your calf. So from the side, cross my right in front of my left. With a nice flat back, I'm hinging forward. If your upper back is rounded, you won't feel as much. Keep your chest leaning forward. Push your bum back. We're just breathing here into this stretch. Should be feeling it in your left leg. You could play a little bit about swinging your upper body from side to side. Right on, we're gonna get to the other side, so we're crossing our left leg in front of our right, tall from the waist, hinge forward. I know for me, my left side is a lot tighter than my right, so I'm not getting as deep of a stretch on this side, and that's okay. Again, you might want to twist to one side, or you can twist over to the other side. Whatever feels good for you. It's nice, even breathing. Let's head down to the ground. We're gonna lay on our back and get ready for our next stretch, which is an active windshield wipers. So we're gonna have our feet flat on the ground, wider than our hips, and we're just gonna bring one knee down and the other side, and we're moving throughout internal and external rotation of the hips. Moving nice and slow here. Breathing softly and regularly. If you find somewhere that feels good, you might want to just stay here for a little bit. A few breaths. And we'll switch on over to the other side. Internal and external rotation of the hips here is what we're after. Let's come on up to a tabletop position, and we're gonna do a cat-cow. So you're gonna tuck your chin into your chest and draw your back up like a cat as high as you can go. Then we're gonna exhale, bring the belly down and stretch up, 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 up. Inhale, everything curls up. Exhale, have your belly sagging down to the ground. This is like dental floss for your spine. Moving rhythmically. Again, if you find a position that feels good, just stay in it, breathe. That's a nice one there. We're gonna get ready to stretch our hip flexors in a running lunge. So I'm gonna bring my left knee forward, my left foot forward, squeeze my glutes, tuck my tailbone underneath. This might be enough of a stretch here into your hip flexors and your quad on your right leg. If you want more, you can lunge forward. If we still want more, we're gonna lift up our right arm and reach back. It's a nice deep stretch in our psoas. You can also tip on over your left leg. Really gets deep into those hip flexors. We're sitting a lot, working from home. This is a fantastic stretch. Switch to the other side, so we're gonna bring our right forward, tuck our tailbone underneath, squeeze our glutes, get into that deep lunge. There's no right or wrong here, guys. Do what feels good for you. This might be all that you need today, and that's fine. You can also bring the left arm up, arch back a bit. Gets a deep stretch into the psoas. One step further, tip over your right leg. Oh, this feels like heaven for me today. down to the ground and get ready for a reclining twist. We're gonna bring our right leg over our left to the knee bent. My left hand is pulling gently on my right knee, right arm out to the side. My gaze is looking over my right hand, right shoulder. Relaxing into this position. You might be feeling it in your glute or your hamstring, maybe in your low back, maybe in your chest, up in your shoulder here. Close your eyes and just relax here. Nice gentle breathing. It's feeling fantastic. Moving in and out of these positions slowly, we're going to get to the other side. So I'm bringing my left knee over my right leg, gently pulling down with my right arm, taking my gaze over my left shoulder. The left side of my body is very tight, so I'm feeling this in my left glute, my left lower back, my left shoulder and chest. Smooth breaths here. Let's get ready for our final pose. We're going to finish in a child's pose. Toes are together, knees are nice and wide. I'm going to sit back on my hips, stretch out here. Let your chest melt into the mat. Having your knees wide like this, you get an extra stretch in your adductors, your groin. Relax your belly. We're going to take this a little further. We're going to stay in this position and walk our hands out to the right side as far as we can till we're feeling a stretch down the left side of our body. And then you're just going to melt into it there. Stretching those lats, stretching those hips. Softening. For our last minute here, we're going to walk out to the right side till you feel a stretch along your right rib cage, your right hips. Feel that stretch, relax into it. Nice smooth breathing. Once you have a few breaths under this, you might feel that you can go a little further. Thanks for joining me during this mobility workout today. We'll see you guys next time.